Back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about something a little bit more serious. It's how to get a protection order for free. So who would need a protection order? Obviously, someone who is being abused would need a protection order. But there are three types of abuse. Actually, there's more, but I'm only going to discuss the three. There's the physical abuse, emotional abuse, and financial abuse. And in order to get a protection order, you would have to prove to the court that you are abused in either these three ways. Now, when it comes to physical abuse, there is a fallacy out there that you must be in hospital or beaten to the ground in order to get this order. No. Even if your partner just pushes you around, if you are living in fear, you can get this. And it's not only from a partner. You can get a protection order from a friend that's bullying you. Maybe it's a work colleague that you feel harassed or intimidated by. Or maybe it's just someone you don't even know, but you know they are lurking or whatever, and you kind of know them. You can get a protection order for these things. So the first thing is that, where do you go? So you need to go to the magistrate court. There's a court called the domestic violence court. It's normally together with the children's court. That is where you would need to go. There is one in the Boksburg area. That's in the East Rand. There is one in Randburg. There's also one in Pretoria and one in Joburg town, right? So those are the courts that you would need to go to. The third step is, what does the protection order offer you? Well, the first thing it offers you is firstly that the person refrain from abusing you, either physically, emotionally, verbally, or financially. The second thing it offers you is that if you are living with that person, that person leaves the place where you guys are resident together. The third thing it offers you is that, say for instance, if that person doesn't want to leave or can't leave, that they do not come to your room, to your bedroom. And then the last thing is that they stay a certain distance away from you. So those are the things that a protection order would offer you. All right, so how do you go about detailing this? The first thing you do is when you get to the court, when you get to the domestic violence court and you're filling out the form, what the magistrate is going to look for is he's going to look, or she is going to look for the seriousness of the offense. Does this offense warrant a protection order? And this, in the details, where they ask you to fill out the details, this is really important, because here you're going to need to make a strong case in order for you to get this order. Make sure that you are specific. Write down dates, times, places. If the person physically assaulted you, write down how he physically assaulted you. Did he use his hands to punch you? Did he use his feet to kick you? Did he use a weapon? Does he have a gun? You need to be able to justify the reasons why you would need this protection order and why you fear for your life. If you just write there, he beats me or he hits me around, it's not very specific. So it doesn't make a very compelling argument. So you need to be able to put your fears down on paper and write the incident detail for detail. It's also good if, say for instance, there is a case of assault and you go and you lay charges at the police station, and you could reference a case number and say that you have a case open under this case reference number. That also carries a lot of weight. Okay. Then the next thing is that you're going to write down any kind of emergency relief that you require. Perhaps you are married or you're staying with your partner, and the partner pays for the rent, but because the abuse is so severe, you need him to move out. Then you would write down in the form that you need him to move out, but he pays for the rent and he pays for the water and electricity, so you need 15,000 Rand a month from him until the protection order is finalized. So there is a space for emergency monetary relief, and you can put that down there as well. Okay, so once the magistrate sees this is called an interim protection order. In most instances, the interim protection order is granted. Then they will give you a court date to come back, where the magistrate will see you and the person that you are accusing of assaulting you or of abusing you, and then you will get a final order. Feel free to inbox me or DM me on Instagram, and I'll be happy to go through the process with you and explain every step to you.